Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of our F1 23 co-op career mode here with myself and Matt212, fresh off of Suzuka, where Matt, you were in, absolutely perfect position to capitalize on my downfall of a Grand Prix, and then you ran out of fuel and you end up closing nothing and have a lot of points to make up with, what, 6 Grand Prix remaining.
Yeah, 6 GPs, 3 sprints, and a 61-point lead between us as we head into Qatar this weekend. But I'm going to back myself for a second. It doesn't happen often in this series. I do like a lot of the tracks that are coming up between now and the end of the season.
And I don't, so I think you got a very real chance here to make up some points. I got a 1-point advantage on Perez as well coming into this Grand Prix. So we got some interesting championship developments to worry about coming into this weekend.
Here we are then, Gary.
Yep, here we are.
Qualifying night for the Qatar Grand Prix. Friday night qualifying, of course. We got back-to-back sprint weekends. Where are we thinking we're going to qualify here, sir?
19th.
Here we go then.
On my own. I'm terrified.
I don't get why you're so nervous about doing this track by yourself.
It's like Las Vegas. By myself, I just can't drive it, like, comfortably quick.
Fair enough. I love the sound of a good sweat mode to kickstart the day. What say you, Gary?
Lab went a lot better than I expected.
Same.
But you got pole. I'm ecstatic with P5.
Yeah, I felt like this was a track I needed to get pole at if I
Honestly,
want any. Oh!
That's close. And for me to be within 0.4 of a second with you after how I felt there, I'm pretty happy with that.
And ahead of both Red Bulls still. Yeah, very, very weird antics here from Qatar. But it is pole position. It might be my first pole of the season. I can't remember. I haven't had many. But I want to lead at a turn 1. Ooh, okay. Pretty good start. I'll take it. Garrett is already up to P3. I'm going to swoop in at turn 1 there. Saw Russell coming for me.
He almost cleaned you out.
I was going to say, I came in very, very aggressively there, trying to cover him off.
Yeah, the other guys, Hamilton, Verstappen, they just did not go.
Oh, wonderful. Put me under a bit less pressure, which is wonderful. But only 7 laps of sprint.
They're going to be using a lot of battery on this opening lap.
Yeah. But they also use a lot of battery at the end of the race, because I don't believe still their battery is properly simulated. I think that was why we struggled so much in Belgium. Never mind the fact I think we both binned it. But of course, yeah, the AI
there, but
basically had unlimited battery throughout most of that race. Well, the sprint race, anyway. Hopefully I can pull a way through here. Oh, you having fun, Gary? Have you binned it?
I clipped the sausage.
How did you clip the sausage curve?
I just turned in way too sharp.
Shocking. Shocking. Here comes George Russell, though. On the run back down in towards C1.
Speed.
The AI is so fast here. Let's see what we can do then against Georgie boy. With the DRS. Not using any battery, but we're still getting a run. Oh, he goes defensive, but he cuts in. He has a bit of a wobble. This is not what we need at the moment, George. I really have no idea whether I want to be ahead of him or behind him onto the final lap. I'm so scared about that final corner. Right, I think I've got to go for it. See if I can get out of his DRS in the process. He's going to go defensive on me again. Gotta be clean through by turn 1. Swoop round.
Holy
he's
crap.
kept the nose there. We get round him. Gary seems to be locked into battle. Oh no, what's happened?
Leclerc just straight up drove into the side of me and took me out.
What position are you down to?
5th.
Oh, 5th, right.
He dove up my inside and we just went side by side and then he just washed out into me.
Oh yeah, they steer out, don't they, on the exit?
Yeah.
And that has not happened for me. George Russell still within a second. He'll get the speed on me back down towards turn 1, I would have thought.
It's hard to get away from them.
You just can't do it. I mean, he's gaining a lot, but it's not enough. By the time he gets to turn 1, and he kind of accepted defeat there. That's good for me. George is only going to get one more full effect of the DRS on me, and I'm going to try and make sure that he's as far back as we can through the final couple of corners. A little bit hesitant there. We're still going to have an 8/10 gap. Should be enough to hang on, but of course now he's going to start using the battery. So have I. I've saved up pretty much my entire charge, ready for this final lap. You can see, he's already started the gain, but nowhere near enough. But understeer like that won't do me any favours. One more sector to go. George Russell and I have just been pulling away from the rest of the field all day long, but it's going to be a Brit probably winning unless we take each other out and Gary jumps Lewis. But which one will it be? He's gaining on me, Gary. He's gaining on me. He's 4/10 back. This is much closer than he's been before. The AI definitely using battery. Right, just drain it. Drain it out the final corner. Go, go, go. Good traction. George Russell struggled, I think, up towards the line. We're going to win the sprint here in Qatar to kickstart the night. I am happy with that. Well, I will take that rather happily indeed. They're British 1-2-3 at the end of the sprint race. Only 9 minutes worth of racing, Gary. Were you close to Lewis? Yeah, you were very close to Lewis.
I was right on
check
him.
a flag. Did
Yeah.
you just not have enough distance to get him?
Yeah, not enough.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Championship-wise, though, you will extend your lead over Perez.
By 1 point.
By just a single point there. Lewis and George are now tied. My goal tonight, then, is to leave here back ahead of Charles Leclerc in the championship, I think, because Verstappen still only 20 points back behind, 22, sorry, points behind you. Here we are then, Gary. Qatar proper race. Are we ready?
I'm prepared to dominate.
Are you? Okay,
That's
I'm
not
looking
gonna
forward
happen.
to it.
No, that's not gonna happen.
No, I want to see you dominate now. You've said it. You also
won't.
said you come P2 in the sprint. That didn't happen. You're all talk, no show, young
You're
Garaldino.
right. You're right.
I don't. I could be about to get very, very wrecked on this track. And I'm going to get wrecked by George immediately.
I'm
I
3
don't think
wide.
Lewis has done
Who's
well.
this? Perez
Max
in the middle of
Perez
the hearts?
even. Oh, I've had to cut in. I was worried that Checo was going to run me off.
We were still 3 wide through the whole corner.
So George Russell again then, just like in the sprint yesterday, he's going to take the lead off the start. But this time around he knows he's got to try and run away. Oh, that's some understeer. These mediums are certainly a very, very different tyre to the softs we saw yesterday. But Gary is in prime position early on, because your goal was just try and hang with us, wasn't it?
Correct.
Where am I off? Oh, there we go, we're all right. But it looks like, again then, it's going to be McLaren versus Mercedes here.
Yeah, I got
As
Lewis hot on my tail.
Max has jumped Perez, but they're already about, what, a second back
Yeah,
behind
and they're gonna
Lewis?
scrap hard here in another lap or 2.
Wonderful. We are in prime position. A little bit wide there, but that's
Just
alright.
that.
Yeah, you got to push the limit to find the limit,
That's
Gary.
right.
Oh, George again, another wobble out the final corner. This is good to see early on. Kind of hoping Lewis can hang with us, as I really don't want him bringing all those other cars back into this. I'm surprised to already see George struggling just a little bit on those tyres. Ooh, big moment there for the
Yeah,
Merc.
you got loose there.
Is he just working them a bit too hard early on? Oh, George is struggling now. George is struggling, maybe.
Struggling, maybe.
Come on, George. Come on, George. Here comes Gary. I thought you were going to make that 3
If
wide.
that was the
then,
last
sir.
game, I would have gone for it. But I've learned a lot, so.
Oh, Gary. Interesting place to look for it.
And it works. I mean, even I think George is struggling just more in general than Lewis as well. I mean, Lewis is all over the back of him.
Yeah, he's just
And
really worked his size too hard.
Verstappen and the Ferrari are low-key just kind of creeping their
Chilling.
way up here. I find the more buttons I have on this wheel, that the voice commands in the radio are a lot more convenient now.
Yeah.
Hamilton passes Russell. I just about wrecked it.
So did I.
Oh. This is going to sound crazy. But I want you to pit before me.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting, okay. What makes you say that then, sir?
Because I want to make sure that I do not want to undercut you.
Ah, okay.
Mainly because, not because of DRS, but because of my lack of confidence with
Around
not
this track.
a reference card.
And Gary Owen to the lead of the race. You know we're not. You know we're focusing because neither of us. We're all commentating over it.
20 seconds after, I'm like, I do not want to be in front.
In the lead.
I'm
yeah.
like, you know what? Watch this. He thought I pranked him, guys. I pranked him.
I've been fooled.
I pranked him. Oh, we actually got some pit stops here.
Yeah, Max and Lewis in.
In this lap, push now.
As we will get to half distance then in this GP. Into the pits then. I got no idea where to stop. There,
Yeah, I have no idea where the
there we
line
go.
is.
That was beautiful. I'll take that rather happily, actually, to be honest. But where are we going to re-emerge relative to Dutchy? That's the big question. Such a long pit lane here. I wish they kept this version of the pit lane, though, in real life. I must admit, I do quite like this pit lane. But it's going to be closer, Max, than on exit. Gotta get the power down. I want to try and keep ahead of him by a distance, but it's not going to happen.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
I think I will still have him, but it's not by a lot at all. Got to get him out of the range.
Ah,
Ah, you good?
I was
no penalty.
way too slow.
Well, I don't think
Just
Max is in my DRS, which is
Not
good.
knowing the pit line where it was costly there.
Yeah,
I was
it's-
looking for the
it's
paint,
oddly
and I stopped at
close.
the paint instead of the line.
Yeah. Well, I've absolutely chucked everything at this for fastest lap. Hopefully it's going to be enough. Purple sector 1, purple sector 2. Perfect battery usage. There we go.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Will Gary beat me? How on earth have you got all the way back up to second in that?
Not quite yet, not quite yet. Woo! Got him. What a move.
Bro's making moves. Well, 5 laps to go then, Gary, and the gap is under 3 seconds again. How are you feeling?
I feel like second's gonna be the realistic approach here.
Takes so much time out of me in some really, really odd spots.
Yeah, I noticed like the chunks that just come out of it.
Yeah, but like it's the final corner. Pretty much every lap reliably, you take 2/10 out of me, and I've got no idea how. I mean, George, Max, and Lewis
Okay,
cost
that's
each other
fine.
so much time battling behind.
5 laps of fuel left.
Oh, 3 laps
3
to
laps,
go,
Matt.
1.5 seconds. It's coming down. Oh, yellow's out. Haas has gone.
Yes, what? He's down and out.
Magnussen out of the Grand Prix. Oh, has Gary got DRS?
Maybe.
Oh, no!
Look how far we've driven away. It's absolutely insane.
Mad, isn't it?
Enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Although the AI battle each other so aggressively round here.
That's the hardest I've had to hit the brake in that corner so far. Oh, okay.
No! How has that not worked? Did I use the wrong line? I must have.
Final lap of the race. Final lap.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, man, where are you going?
I had a bit of a spin. Come on! Ah, you've definitely got me. I don't get how I didn't get the DRS there. Oh, great.
Let's go, baby. Let's
Oh,
go.
man!
Let's go.
Oh. Damn it, man.
So sorry.
Damn
That's
it,
gotta
man.
be my favorite win so far.
Oh, I really thought I had the pace over you tonight.
I think it was all strategy there. I think the one lap did it.
Yeah, I think it was.
Man,
I did not
think if you just would have not messed up the DRS point there, you would have had it.
No, you would have had me on the run. Yeah,
I
you
could
would
have
have me down
sworn you
to
pulled
7-1.
over in time.
Yeah, so did I. Sometimes I think the game has a little bit of inconsistency surrounding when you lose the place.
Okay.
I think there's some kind of detection in the game that, so I've noticed it against AI as well. If you overtake them or get overtaken right before it, it sometimes gets a bit confused.
I see.
So what we're saying then is, because you host this, you got given an unfair advantage.
Oh, okay, that's it. All right, I respect that. I respect that. Stroll got a point, by the way.
Oh, I honestly thought I was going to have you.
Oh,
that is.
my confidence has grown here.
I think, honestly, for me, that might be championship over. I
That
don't
was
think I can do
intense.
much else. I don't think I can do much else, man.
I mean, I haven't focused in that hard to run you down. I don't think ever, other than Austria.
I forgot
in
to be fair. I forgot you didn't finish P2 in the sprint, so I haven't lost as many points as I thought I would. But it's still not good for me. However, championship-wise,
Great.
it's got to be very, very close.
25
How far
ahead for
behind
me.
25 ahead for you. 4 points in it.
Yes.
As we head to Qatar, I'm back into P4 overall as well in the championship. I definitely think P2 is possible this season, but I'm going to need you to have a big error before season's end.
Could be in Coda. Look at the constructors as well. We are 4 points back, so we gave a bunch away, and now we've gained a bunch back.
Just the swings and roundabouts of Formula 1, isn't it, Gary?
Yep.
Well, we will be back then, ready for the US Grand Prix. Yet another sprint weekend coming up very, very soon. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourselves subscribed. And yeah, we'll be back then Friday, ready in Texas. A massive thank you to all of my YouTube members and my Patreon supporters for their continued donations to help my work. These things go much further than I think a lot of you ever realise and allow me to continue making content full-time here on YouTube. So if you want to support me from as little as £1 a month and be featured on all of these end clips, either click the join button next to the subscribe or head over to my Patreon. There's a link down in the description.